Charlene Hunter-Gault is an NBC News special correspondent. She's lived here in South Africa and interviewed Mandela on a number of occasions. Charlene, good morning. Great to see you here.
Thanks so much. Glad to be with you again, especially here.
Especially here. It is an amazing moment to be here. You interviewed Nelson Mandela when he was first released from prison and talked to him about how people reviewed him as a mythical character. He tried to downplay that, so it makes me wonder how he would view all of this.
Well, you know, first of all, let me say how nostalgic this is, because I was just across the street when he first got out of prison, and I think he'd actually be pleased. You know, he's a very modest man, but I think he also enjoyed the fact that people appreciated him and what he was trying to do and his message, and I think he'd be thrilled by this, actually.
Look around you, though. Look at all the young people here that were born after he was released from prison, after he left office.
We call them the Born Frees.
We call them the Born Frees. And I wonder if they've gotten the message, if in your view they appreciate what a different South Africa this is from what their parents experienced.
Well, I think many of them appreciate it. You see white people out there walking unafraid with their little babies and everything. So that's a big difference you see in a racial couples thing. But I think that a lot of these young people, and it'll be interesting to find out how many of them don't have jobs, because that's the biggest challenge in this country, joblessness among young people, who are the largest cohort of unemployed.
And I was going to mention that because there is a widening gap here between black and white. And so as we celebrate Nelson Mandela's life and give him the credit for leading this country into democracy, are we too effusive in our praise when we look at the progress?
Well, I think we have to separate our praise for Mandela with what's going on in his country. Now, there is a widening gap between the poor and the not poor, but some of the black people in this country have really achieved middle and upper middle class status. The issue is that it hasn't trickled down to the vast majority, and I think the real concern here today, not this moment of course because they're celebrating Madiba, but the real concern is how is this country going to accommodate the vast majority of unemployed, undereducated, and many uneducated who in that 18 to 35 age group.
All right, Charlene Hunter-Gault, great to see you. Thanks very much.
So happy to be here.